Hey guys, I'd like to begin today by sharing a very personal story about an event that happened to me in 2004 and pretty much changed my life and the person that I became after it. That year I lost my mum to alcohol, unfortunately. To lose my mum was super painful. I think it wasn't just about the loss that I had from her, it was more the helplessness and the confusion and the hope that I always thought things maybe get better with her, but they didn't. My mum struggled for a very long time with alcohol. It wasn't just an overnight thing. Ever since I was little, I remember her being very drunk most days. Like it just seeped into her. It was always there. I never really thought of it as she was using it to relax or anything like that. It was just a frequent thing. It was just constant and very powerful. Yeah, it was a nightmare, to be honest. It was a nightmare living with it. It's so difficult to watch someone you love and, adore just slipping away in front of you, physically and emotionally. It robbed her of so many things before it took her life, which is very upsetting. I never really got to know the real mum, I guess, because she was always drunk. I tried my hardest, but she was unreachable. She was trapped in her own battle with alcohol, and there's not much I could have done about that, which is a shame. So yeah, as I said earlier, it was 2004, it all came to a head, and I remember the day very vividly, as you'd expect, and it's something that I'll never forget, no matter how much time passes since then. So yeah, it's very difficult to explain what it feels like to see your mum laying lifeless, blue, and her eyes just half open. Very difficult. The grief hit me all at once, very hard, and I was inconsolable. Felt so much sadness and anger towards something that I think could have been helped or solved, but she just couldn't get there, unfortunately. I've wrestled with feelings of, could I have helped her more? But I've recently come to terms that I did try my best. And the truth is that it's complicated. It doesn't care about logic or reason, and it doesn't care about how much you love someone or how much they love you. And even though you try to reach out to that person, the disease of alcoholism for some people is just too strong, and there's nothing you can do about it. So after my mum's death, there was long periods of numbness and long periods of very high intensity grief. One day I'd think I was fine, that I was managing, and then all of a sudden a memory or a song or an image would bring everything crashing back down. The pain of losing my mum was tied up with the pain of watching her struggle for so long until that moment that she was finally physically gone. I think over time I came to realise that my mum had lots of different aspects about her, even though I didn't get to see them all. At times she was loving and kind, and she was protective of me, and I'm sure she had her own hopes and dreams and moments of joy, where she laughed and was fully alive. I just never got to see much of them, which is a shame. I think when we talk about people who have struggled with addiction, we need to remember that their illness doesn't define them. My mum wasn't just an alcoholic. she was my mum, but with all the complexities and beauty that come with being a human being. Yeah, she had struggled, and she couldn't overcome that struggle, unfortunately. But I don't think that erased the love she had for me. I think she loved me. If there's anything I learned from this experience, it's that addiction is not a moral failing, but it's an illness like any other illness that requires compassion and treatment and understanding. And unfortunately, not everyone is able to win their battles. We're not all able to win. In losing my mum to this addiction, I guess it's taught me about resilience and finding strength in the most difficult of moments. And although her addiction definitely overshadowed our relationship, I still think there was love there. I definitely think there was still love there. Maybe it's allowed me to understand the deep complexity of love and loss as well. Maybe that's something that's come out of it. So before I go, I guess I'd just like to say, not just to talk about Mum's death, but to honour her as well in this vid. Just that she was a person with dreams and struggles and strengths and weaknesses, just like all of us. And her battle with alcoholism isn't her, and it's not the whole story. And hope that I've learned valuable lessons to pass on from this valuable journey, I guess. Let's just remember to be compassionate towards those who are struggling, and to remind ourselves that even in the darkest moments, there is love to be found for ourselves and love for one another. We can't always save everyone, but we can always honour them in how we choose to live our life when they're gone. And that's that. Sorry, it's a bit sad today, but thanks for listening anyway. Thank you. So, brought lots of lovely fruit today. We've got some watermelon fingers, and the rest I'm going to put into bowls, because like I said in an earlier video, it's a lot easier. First of all, we'll do the grapes. Ooh. It's always so satisfying when they come off in one go without the stalk, but sometimes they do that, and that's really annoying. I find Marks and Spencer's do the best fruit. Like the ripest, they don't seem to go off very quickly either. I noticed from other supermarkets, they're always, when we buy fruit, it goes off really quick or goes mushy, and I don't know, they just don't seem to have the same sort of, like the grapes go all funny, but with Marks and Spencer's grapes, they're nice and crisp. Get a lot more grape for your buck as well. Do the raspberries in. Right, nearly got all these done. Smaller bowl. Blueberries. I've got to empty that bin. And strawberries. Take the tops off of these. And that'll be the fruit set up for the weekend. It'll all be gone by then now, I'd say by Monday. Probably need to get some more, or maybe Tuesday, because I have a lot with my porridge. Also got some bananas. For dinner we've got spaghetti bolognese, we've got mince, some tomato sauce, broccoli and cauliflower. I'll see you when I'm making dinner. Had a good day at work today. Got a lot of good jobs through. Enabled me to finish about 2:30, which is brilliant. I love finishing early. have my evenings then. If I don't earn what I need by the time I pick my daughter up, I have to go out in the evening and work for a little bit, which I don't mind doing, but I prefer not to have to go out again. So it's good. I'm really happy when I've earned what I've needed. Allows me just to relax. I'll go out for one morning as well on the weekend. And do a little bit of washing up before I start dinner. One pet peeve I have when I'm out on the roads, I'm on the roads all the time doing delivery, so the one thing that really makes me go, oh, is, you know when you're driving and you let someone through, or you just, you know, you stop and let someone through, or let them pass you, and they don't say thank you. Don't like that. Just a little acknowledgement is all I ask. Now I know sometimes people just generally just forget, but sometimes people blatantly just don't even say thanks, and I really don't like that. So, oh man, bad vibes. You get bad vibes from that person. But why wouldn't you just raise just a little finger? Something like that, you know. That's what I do anyway. Watching some of the news as well today, seeing that there's quite a bit of uproar about Britain and America should allow Ukraine to use long-range missiles to attack specific Russian sites. Like where they create ammo, airfields, that sort of thing. And Putin has gone on the record, well, interviews have on the record as saying that if Ukraine do use the weapons, the long-range weapons, if they're signed off, then it means that Britain, America and NATO are officially at war with Russia, which is very scary. They're going to go ahead with it. It sounds like they're going to green light it. Right, going to make some spaghetti bolognese, spag bowl. Sorry, the camera angle's a bit crap. I'm going to put some peppers in it. Pasta. We like fusilli. Now, pasta always seems like you're not putting a lot in, but by the end there's tons. So always just put a little in, and it always comes out loads anyway. That's what I find anyway. On. Now let's put our veggies on.